Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Ramblin' Deano's Coffee and a Song. It's good to have you here. Good to be back doing my weekly thing after a wonderful brunch stream show yesterday with my sweetheart Joe. I'm really thankful to any of you who watched the show yesterday. Joe and I had a great time doing it. Although we kept mentioning over and over again that we felt under-rehearsed and under-prepared for it, I went back and looked at it later that evening, and it wasn't quite the train wreck that I thought it was at the time. Actually sounded pretty decent. I kind of... My high harmonies aren't always on perfect pitch, so I kind of wish Joe's mic was turned up a little higher than it was so she could carry the day with her lead vocals. But hey, it was a new setup for us, so next time I'll know how to do that better. But again, thank you all for watching that yesterday. We just had a wonderful time. And actually, maybe it was the half a bottle of champagne that we each consumed while doing the show. But then we went out and did something that we haven't done together in 4 months. So there's a bar down the street from us called Station Number 6, and we kind of peeked out at their patio and saw that it was sparsely populated, and we masked up and actually had a couple cocktails out at a bar for the first time in 4 months. And it kind of reminded us of living in Austin, because it was so damn hot yesterday, and we were sitting out on the patio just sweating and having a lovely cocktail or two. So that was kind of fun. We also had ham and rolls, which they offer at Station Number 6, and that's a real Milwaukee thing, a Sunday Milwaukee thing, a classic kind of post-church thing is ham and rolls. And so it was fun to participate in a couple rituals that we hadn't participated in a while. Hey, as you can probably tell from my backdrop here, today's song is of the protest variety. After we were done with our cocktails at Station Number 6, I sat down at my computer and kind of peeked at the New York Times and Washington Post, and was really disturbed about what's been going on at the protests around the country, and particularly disturbed to see a really horrifying photograph of a woman who was in the clutches of one of these stormtroopers that the feds have sent in to control the protests, and she was obviously a young woman who was obviously just terrified as this brute just was grabbing her by the back of her shirt, and it's just it was really disturbing to me. And all of these things are disturbing to me on so many levels. One, I feel like the original message of these protests is being successfly manipulated in this horribly ironic way. What started out as, it's astounding to me that protests that are against police brutality can be met by stormtroopers and doubling down on the police brutality, and that is somehow an acceptable message that the president wants to portray. Obviously, just the mere fact that these troops basically are being used against the American people is really, really disturbing. But particularly disturbing that I feel like the Black Lives Matter message is getting lost, and I think that's an intentional thing on the part of the people who are perpetrating, this from within our government. Anyway, so rather than me just ramble on about that as I do, it upset me enough that I've kind of returned to protest singer mode for the moment, and that was the song I kind of felt like writing this morning. And so the song is called "Putting on a Show." And really, the main thrust of the song is how disturbing it is that just for the sake of winning an election, that a president would be willing to do this, and that a portion of the government would be willing to sit by and watch, and that a portion of the American people will applaud it. So, putting on a show. Well, the streets are really swinging. It's a thrilling place to be. Though I just watch from my room, I have it on good authority. My eyes are glued, each mother subdued by the gas and the body blows. What's the motivation? Just putting on a show. Putting on a show. It's there for anyone to see, freshly framed in an old fear. The ultimate in irony, a cause turned on its ear. Polling is down, sending the clowns, so the heartland clearly knows. Whatever gets the ratings, we're just putting on a show. Putting on a show. Yeah, the streets are really swinging. It's quite a sight to see. The original message gets gobbled up by the master of reality. He grabs a Big Mac to watch the attacks, and you head out to the polls. New this fall, Law and Order, just putting on a show. Putting on a show. Just putting on a show. And there you have it. I hope things take a turn for the better. I was confronted by the blaring headline on NBC News yesterday that it's 100 days to the election. Man, it's been a long 4 years, and I really hope we can do something to turn this country around, because that guy's got to go, and whatever we can all do besides vote to get other people to vote and to get other people to recognize that this is no longer just some issue of liberals versus conservatives, that we've really entered a danger zone. So I'll quit preaching here and let you get on with your day, and I hope it's a good one. And as always, I hope you stay safe, stay sane, and stay home if you can, and stay healthy by all means. And I'll be right back here tomorrow. Maybe I'll have a little more chipper things to talk about. But I love y'all, and have a great day. I'll see you here tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.